Hey guys and gals, Xavier here for Hum of the Earth, signing in from the region of Epirus in northwestern Greece, just south of southern Albania. I am pretty excited for Greece. It is the longest continually operating civilization in history, and some would say the first civilization period. And many long-term travelers have called it their favorite country to spend some time in, because of the locals are really easygoing and fun-loving people. The food is great. Things aren't too expensive, and as you can see, there are some pretty landscapes. So we've made it to Ioannina, the first Greek town that we'll be checking out. And I've gotten a recommendation for some traditional Greek food.
Greek lasagna, we've got lamb in the oven, that's beef with onions, chicken in the oven, that's pork spaghetti with the pasta, chicken burger over there with feta and oregano sauce.
Okay.
That's fillet of pork from the neck, that's a steak without the bone, and beef burger over there. And one fillet, raw pork cheese.
Beets and kale with lamb and potatoes. So I've only had lamb maybe a dozen times in my life, but that was easily the most tender and delicious lamb I've ever had. But unfortunately, it was pretty expensive. I was told that a meal was €7, more or less there, but I guess the lamb was more expensive. It was €9.50. And then I thought when I was picking the vegetables that would be the side, but it was actually another dish. So the total was €14.40, which I think is the most expensive meal I've had in all my travels. It is more expensive than my dorm bed here in the only hostel in Ioannina, which is €14. So yeah, anyways, so getting some sleep tonight and then checking out the town in the morning. So yesterday we were met with snow, signs that said watch out for the bears, and a ski resort that seemed to have more employees than customers. Greece has definitely thrown a few surprises my way, including the price of things, especially accommodations. I was told that Greece was a pretty well-priced country, but it is not really that cheap. And thus, I dusted off my tent for a cold night of camping under the stars. Let's see what today brings. Day 4. Had another cold night of camping in a park near the town of Drepano. But I think I got some better sleep than the night before. And I've managed to find breakfast, which should grease the wheels. Shops and restaurants I've gone to so far here in mainland Greece have been, the owners or the people working there have been super kind when they find out that I'm a foreigner. They usually use Google Translate to ask me a few questions. Then they usually give me like something for free or charge me less than they normally would. Got a free coffee this morning, got some free cookies yesterday, offered to refill my water. Yeah, people have been pretty nice. I don't know if you'd get exactly the same experience if you were going to more touristy places in Greece. I mean, if I went to Athens, I mean, that's just a big city, so sometimes mentality of people can be different there. But even if you went to like a touristy island in Greece where there's used to being inundated with tourists, you might not get the same type of reception as here in mainland Greece. In these smaller towns that don't really see tourists, they're still pretty genuinely surprised to see a foreigner, which is nice. And hopefully today will be too. So I saw this roadside cantina that we're looking at right now and figured that it was probably a good cheap place to eat, especially since that it was very full. So I go inside, I point out what I want, sausage and Greek hamburger with french fries, and then the family in front of me, I can see that the dad is talking to the daughter who's telling him how to say what he wants to say in English. And then he eventually asked me where I'm from. where I'm going, etc. Then he offers to give me some wine, which I declined because I still have some bicycling to do a little bit here. And then as I was leaving, a man stopped me and told me that he was going to buy me some souvlaki sandwiches. I accepted his offer, and then as I was on my way out, or about to leave with my bicycle, one of the women working in the canteen brings me a bag full of apples and drinks. Definitely feeling very welcome here in mainland Greece. Everyone that I've encountered has been super hospitable. Except for these semi-stray dogs who have correctly identified me as competition to their free food game. Hey!
Did you visit the area?
Yeah, I slept close to there last night.
It's full of ancient stuff there and Byzantine. You have, it's my opinion as an artist. I'm an artist too, I'm a painter, sculptor. If you visiting places as you did yourself, it's nice to visit the magical places around. And it's a great chance for you that you're here.
You mean historical places?
Yeah, extremely historical places. It's Ioannina is the place that Alexander the Great was born, and it was the capital of Macedonian kingdom. Greek history, okay, not Slavian. Try to steal our name.
Yeah, North Macedonia.
Unbelievable. Well, 2000 years we are Macedonians here, and they say they are Macedonians since 1953. We can't believe it.
Why can't you both be Macedonians?
Because you have to be Greek to be Macedonian, as you have to be Greek to be Athenian, or Thessalonikian, or the Crete. You know Crete? Creta.
The island?
Yes, the island. You have to be Greek to be Cretans. If you're in Vancouver or in Quebec, are you Australian? No, you're Canadian. But Canada or United States have not that range of history as the places around, as the Mediterranean countries. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So would you, the people from North Macedonia, or that are living in the country that's called North Macedonia,
They're not Greeks.
what are they then?
They're Slavians, Serbians, Bulgarians, and Albanians.
Okay.
Greek history is huge and extremely rich, and many of those countries around the last 1,000 years try to steal the glory of it. You know, it's extremely stupid for us to say it's okay, it doesn't matter. No, it matters. It really matters. They steal our identity. It's not good for us. It's not good for our... I can't recall the English word about it. It's our legacy. You can steal our legacy.
Pretty interesting talking to that guy over there. You don't really know at what point people are into history, because a lot of Greece's history is so old that you don't know if it still holds like a place in their heart where they're passionate about their history, but that guy was super passionate and highly recommended that I visit this town near where I am right now. Would have to backtrack kind of a bit, maybe 10 kilometers or so, to Virginia, where they found the tomb of Alexander the Great's father, Philip of Macedon II, I believe, whom I saw some of his work, I guess, some of his cities that he built in North Macedonia near Bitola. And it was interesting to see that he felt pretty strongly that North Macedonia shouldn't even be called North Macedonia, because this central part of Greece here has been called Macedonia for the longest time. So I heard that had been a debate, but that most people didn't really care about it that deeply. But it was interesting to see that he felt that Macedonian history was really important and that he had to kind of protect it. But yeah, unfortunately we won't be able to see Virginia today because for tonight I am looking forward to sleeping indoors for the first time in 4 days, because we should be able to find affordable accommodations in the city of Thessaloniki, the second biggest in Greece. Which was once the capital and largest city of the Macedonian Empire. And there will be a full video of Thessaloniki coming up on the channel, where we document this journey through the city's history, through the Macedonian Empire, Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire, etc., all the way to being one of the more popular tourist destinations in Greece today, where it is now called the cultural capital of the city, of the country. And with that ends our journey through northwestern Greece. One that I quite enjoyed, despite the weather and price of things. I did manage to find a hostel here in Thessaloniki for €11 per night, so not too bad here. There's a lot of hostels, so that brings the price down because of competition. But yeah, I really enjoyed Greece, especially the people who were super nice to me when they found out I was a foreigner bicycling through the mainland. Food was also pretty good. If you like French fries in your wraps. And don't forget, next up on the channel there will be also a full video of the town of Ioannina. And then, like I mentioned, the full video of Thessaloniki. And then our journey will continue through eastern Greece. I was here as part of a larger journey bicycling through Central and Eastern Europe. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to support this journey, you can do so by becoming a Patreon supporter. And there's a link in the description to this video to do that. And before that, I bicycled from Cape Town, South Africa to Nairobi, Kenya, so bicycling through half of Africa. And before that, I bicycled from Canada, where I'm from, all the way down to southern Patagonia in Chile and Argentina. If you'd like to see an interactive map of everywhere that I went and everything that I got to see and do, that is available over on my website, followthehumoftheearth.com. where you can click on the different locations and see the various blog posts and videos that I've made of these places. And if you'd like to follow my continuing adventures, once again bicycling through Central and Eastern Europe, you can do so by clicking on the red subscribe button below the video and clicking on the bell to be notified when new videos come out. Alright, so that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.